Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Knowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Engineering. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Objective met.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I'm there. Let's rock. Chew on them. Chew on them.
Awaiting affirmative.
Yeah,
Acknowledged.
chew on them.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
What's up? Let's rock. I'm there.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Let's rock.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes,
Acknowledged.
sir. I'm there. Let's rock.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Low power. New construction
Awaiting order.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yeah? Let's rock. Let's rock.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Let's rock.
Low power. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Shake it, baby.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What's up? Let's rock. Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building. New construction options. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting
Repairs.
order. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Building.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Huh? Sure thing, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting or knowledge. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Sure thing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting.
Building.
Affirmative.
Our
Yes,
base
sir.
is under
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Howdy. Sure
I'll get
thing,
my
Bob.
wrench.
Building.
Howdy. Yes, sir.
I'll get my wrench.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Shake it, baby.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Sure thing, Bob. Howdy.
Rise and shine.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Howdy. I'll get my wrench. I'll get my wrench. I'll get my wrench. Yeehaw! Rise and shine.
Yes,
Awaiting
sir.
orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Oh, diggity. Rise and shine.
Reinforcements have
Reporting.
arrived.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Base is under attack. Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Repairing.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Building.
Howdy.
Oh,
diggity, Bob.
Repairing.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction
Vehicle
options.
reporting.
Yes, sir.
Building. Construction complete.
Shake it, baby.
Building.
Yes, sir. North.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Our base is under
Yes,
attack.
acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Waiting
Yes, sir.
order.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Silos
Acknowledged.
needed.
Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Oh, diggity.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Silos
Yes, sir.
needed.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I'll get my wrench.
Unit ready. Building.
I hear you. Oh, diggity. Oh, diggity.
Vehicle reporting.
Oh,
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting
Yes,
orders.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Silos
Affirmative.
enabled. Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Vehicle waiting order. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
I'll get my range.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Howdy. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Vehicle report.
Building.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Oh, diggity.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished. Mission timer initialized. Our base is under attack. Training.
Vehicle affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order.
Unit ready. Prepare.
Acknowledge.
Prepare.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Structure sold. Unit ready. Training. Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds. On
Ready and
hold.
waiting. Affirmative.
Cancel.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
20 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative. At once.
Awaiting affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged, sir.
Affirmative.
Howdy. I'll get my range.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Huh? Yes, sir. Diggity.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Howdy. Yeah. Go.
Yes, sir.
Going,
Acknowledged.
bomb.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
10 minutes
Affirmative.
remaining.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. At once.
Very well.
Of course. Yes,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting
Yes, sir.
at once. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Of course. At once.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle
reporting.
affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Howdy. Sure thing, boss.
Vehicle
reporting.
affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Warning,
Acknowledged.
5 minutes
Acknowledged.
remaining.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Warning,
Acknowledged.
4 minutes remaining. Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Very well.
Repairing.
Reporting. Very well.
Warning, 3 minutes remaining. Repairing. Repairing.
Reporting.
Warning, 2 minutes remaining.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Warning,
Acknowledged.
1
Acknowledged.
minute remaining.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Reporting at once.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Structure.
Yes, sir.
sold.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle report acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Cannot deploy
Acknowledged.
here.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the east. Building.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
At once. Reporting at once.
Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived. New construction
Reporting.
options.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack.
At once. Very well. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle yes, reporting. Sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
New construction options.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
I'll get my range.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir.
Building. On hold.
Affirmative.
Cancel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed. Reporting. At once.
Building. Construction
Reporting.
complete.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well.
Building.
Yes, sir. Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Howdy. Door bang.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Howdy. Huh? Yeah.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Huh? Door
Unit ready.
bang.
Building.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Howdy. I'll get my range. Yeah. Oh, diggity. I'll get my range. I hear you.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Sufficient funds.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
I hear you. Hot diggity.
Unit ready. Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Affirmative.
Howdy. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yeehaw! Hot diggity.
Awaiting
Reporting.
orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.